All right, guys, how are you doing? It's Wako here again.
At the stop sign, turn right onto West 87th Street.
Around 5-ish here in Kansas, there is a lot of darkness because we are in the winter time, and I am heading somewhere. I want to show you my new hustle. I did a video whereby I was picking up
at the next light, turn left.
You can go back to my videos, you will see it. And I was given some items when I was picking up that couch, and I told you guys that I'm gonna flip them on Marketplace, Facebook.
At the light, turn left onto Metcalf Avenue.
I did it. Imagine I did it. And I sold all those items in one single day. Like one day I listed all those items and I sold all of them, and I was like, okay. I think I gave people some advice, but I can also use the advice. So are you thinking what I'm thinking? You have a clue what I'm right about to say? I decided the money that I got, which was like I was able to flip, and I got like I got at least 400 or 300 in profit. So I was like, you know what, I think I can start doing this as my side hustle and over the weekend, because usually weekdays I'm super tight because I work 2 different jobs. I am self-employed, but if you know what self-employed means, it doesn't mean freedom.
In about
like
2.5 miles, turn right to merge onto I-435 West.
Sense, it means you working harder, because it is all about the effort that you're gonna put in that will pay you. And like when you go to clock in for 8 hours, and whether you stay there and you are not doing too much, at the end of the day they owe you your 8 hours pay, and that is a bad worker. If you go to work and you clock in, do the necessary. I'm talking like that because I'm an employer, so I care about what employees do to their employers, that being not part of this. So I've been actively looking for second-hand things, and then I would flip them on Marketplace. It doesn't matter if the item gonna give me $30. It's $30 that they didn't cost me like time. I didn't stay there the whole day waiting for the customers to come by. This is something that you sell online. The only thing you need to be actively doing is checking your Marketplace messages, because the ratings make a difference. So what I do, there are so many people here in America that would buy second-hand items. Why? One, because they don't want to spend more on something that doesn't really matter whether it is new or old, like a bed frame, like dressers, like a bike, you know. And I've been doing this, and then I flip them on Marketplace, and people come and pick up at my driveway. I don't drive to nobody. If I have to drive to nobody, then they have to compensate for the time and the gas for me to deliver to them. I have a car that can deliver as long as it's not something too big. But here is one thing I want to teach you, and I tell you always, if you want to learn something, stay close to me. And if you know something that I can learn from you, please come be my friend. I am always welcoming new ideas, and I like learning because that is the only way to grow. So if you don't have a big car like mine can have all the seats other, and then it's gonna become a truck, like a truck. It's gonna give me enough space to stack things. You just buy a tool that can screw out stuff. Like you unscrew them, and then after you unscrew them, you put them in your car if you have an SUV. I'm talking to people who are here in America necessarily, because people think in America second-hand goods are not consumed. If this was true, can you ask yourself why, if you go to a store like Goodwill and you wanted to buy something, you find a very nice stuff there, and the minute you think you can come back and buy it, it's gone. Why? Because there are people who consume second-hand goods, not because they do not have money, but because it is their way of saving dollars. Their money goes to maybe big investments where they can harvest later in life. I told you the other day, and almost in every video that I do, in our world today, it is so much running. Like the world is running. It is not walking. It is not waiting for anybody. The economy, everything is shooting up there. So what do? You cannot just do one thing in this life and expect that life will be better, life will be smooth. You will get the butter and the bread from the same thing. No, you cannot get butter and bread from the same income. If at all you are a person who is willing to save and
in
invest
1 mile,
their
turn right to merge
money
onto I-435 West.
Get what they call working smart. To be able to work smart, you have to go through working hard. And people lie to other people when they say you don't have to work hard, work smart. It's a lie. You have to start by working hard, then you go to working smart. Right now, I have my son here. He is my handyman. He's the one who helps me to do a lot of stuff, like we're gonna lift the dressers with him. I am getting involved. It's not like I'm lazy or I'm finding someone to go do it. I am doing it. It is me. So women, you are not that weak. In fact, you are very much strong. I want to talk specifically to women about this. Some women think because I have kids that I'm raising and they are very little, there is nothing I can do in this America. Absolutely nothing I can do in this America because I cannot be able to go to work. Of course, I have young ones. I don't have a schedule that is feeding my needs. Man, you might stay at home and think outside the box. Do things that don't cost you any time. Very minimal time. If you have kids,
go past this light, then at the next one, turn right.
With someone for like 1 hour or 2 hours and schedule pickups for
at the
whatever
light,
I'm talking
use
about
the right
now.
lane to
Like
merge onto I-435
stuff,
West.
Dressers, bikes, anything, and try to buy them at the cheapest that you can so that you can flip them at a friendly price. You know, I told you, if you know my story, if you follow my life, that in Nairobi I used to buy clothes from Gikomba. Gikomba Market knows me and I know it. We are friends. Even today I would go to Gikomba and do the same given a chance, or if I found myself in such a situation, God forbid. And thank God that I'm here now and I can see so many things that I didn't know they can exist here. So it is the same thing I used to do, and then I'm doing
in
it
5
here.
might take exit
And
1B to
this
merge onto
market
K10
is
West
not-
toward Lawrence.
Never be lied to anybody that the market is saturated. It all depends with how you display, how when you post your merchandise. Let me call it merchandise. When you post it, how well do you describe your stuff? And how nice do you describe your stuff? You cannot just dump a picture looking south or looking anyhow and then you expect it gonna attract as many people as you would think. In order for you to sell, you have to be professional. And I keep talking about professionalism. We are so much used to doing things the way we want, but because of the competition that is in this world nowadays, you have to step up and be just a little bit professional. How? when you take pictures to post on Marketplace or any other website, because there are so many websites that you can flip on, not just Facebook. I'm talking about Facebook because it is free. So the only thing you need is taking good pictures and good lighting. And if the stuff are dirty or dusty, please don't be lazy. Wipe them and then make them look good, and then describe with truthfulness. If something has a crack, some people don't mind. Just the other day, I dropped a table and it got a crack. It wasn't a wooden table, it was marble, and it got a crack. So when I was describing, I put the picture of the crack and I said it can be sealed using glue, which is true. But I did not want to seal it and look fake. I wanted the person who will buy it know that it has a crack, come and see the crack, and then if they are okay with it, they can go and seal it and they go back to like almost perfect condition. So be truthful with your description. And now, when you are posting, put enough information, enough pictures, and clear pictures. Take pictures of all the parts that are required. If, in fact, also if you can, take a video, and you can sell anything. But look into the market, do your research, and get to understand what is the thing that sells fast. How do you do this? I will always educate you guys, always, without no holding. How do you get to know what things sell fast? You go into Marketplace. You go clicking on those pictures that are selling, and then if you click to most of the pictures, you will see that person's history, and you will see what that person sells. Then you can see this person specializes with dressers and beds and furnitures. You know, this person specializes with mattresses. This person specializes with and you can see if they sell, because if they sell, you will see. Of
In
course,
2
they
miles,
might lie,
take
they
exit
sold,
1B to
but
merge
if
onto
you see a
K10 west
fabrication,
toward
you will know
Lawrence.
it did not sell. They just acted like it sold, and then they reposted it. Be all wise, okay? So that is my little advice. Right now, we are headed to picking up a dresser. Probably I'll be able to show you once I get closer. That was my class for today. Like, you don't have to be stuck. There is some things that you can do. There are so many things that you can do, and they can give you income. If you can make it a serious business, and don't be that person who loses hope. You don't have to post and sell the same day, but you can sell every day. How? By making sure that your price is unbeatable and your display is good. Sometimes it is not even about the price, but the way you display your products. Okay? So guys, let's head there. Yeah, we are heading there. We work until the day is over. If we are working, we are working. And you can see the beautiful sunset. Thank God. So what I do when I'm working, I'm working, and when I'm resting, I'm resting. Sometimes I don't want to.
Continue onto I-35 South.
The thing is, I would want to do everything whenever I can and leave the rest to the following day, because again, Rome wasn't built in one day. Is it Rome? They say Rome?
In about
so.
1.5 miles, take exit 220 onto 119th Street East and 119th Street West.
It's not at night, don't be lied to. It's still during the day, our day in America, you know. And don't let life beat you. Life can beat you in America if you let it. But if you are open-minded and don't wacha pride, wacha marigo mingi. Marigo mingi itakufanya uwe fukara. Yeah, it will make you be poor, and you are very rich. In the eyes of God, you are very rich, but you cannot do other things because of your class. Me, I don't have a class. I dropped out, by the way. Talk of a class, I don't have any class. I dropped out. I would want to do any job that pays me.
Use the right lane to take exit 220 onto 119th Street East and 119th Street
West. As long as it's legal and it can pay me. The payment talks. Right now, this is like my third side hustle. I mean, like this is a side hustle. By the way, this is a side hustle. I have the main job, which is
Take
cleaning,
the exit, then keep right onto West
and then I
119th
have
Street.
the side hustle, which is not side hustle actually, because it will become a very big company.
Use the right 2
in the
lanes
near
to keep
future,
right onto West 119th
which
Street.
is caregiving. Those two are companies. And now I have this one for second-hand goods, selling second-hand goods in America.
Keep right.
America. I want to do things that people think they don't exist in this America, because that is where money is.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
Money, do things that people don't like doing. If you can solve someone's problem
In 2.7 miles, turn right.
then you can be able to get money. People cannot give you money for free, but they can give you money if you sell them something at a cheaper cost, or if you give them services at an affordable rate. Guys,
Stay in the second lane from left.
and also we have to ask God for the grace that is
In half a
required.
mile, make a U-turn
And
at South
every
Orchard
job
Drive.
has its own stress. It is true. But they say if you cannot handle stress, you cannot handle success. People who fear stress, they are not successful, because success comes with a lot of stress, but it all matters how you manage the stress. If you can manage the stress, then you are good to go and you are ready for
Go past
success.
this light, then at the next one, make a
There is no
U-turn.
single thing. There is no single success that will ever come easily. Otherwise, everybody would be very successful in this world.
At the light, use
Very
the left
successful.
lane to make a U-turn
And
at
I
South
believe
Orchard
I'm
Drive.
almost getting there. I'm supposed to turn here. I hope I turned the right way. Guy, are they sure? Did we get lost? And I think we are now arriving in the next few.
Turn left onto West 116th Terrace.
So these things, sometimes you buy them, or in most cases you buy them from the owner.
In a
That
quarter
is
mile, turn left onto West
someone
116th
who
Street.
doesn't want something anymore, or they upgraded to something. They say 1 month's trash is 1 month's, it's another month's treasure. If you wanted me to say one man's trash is another man's treasure in the American accent. So they have already started decorating here. I'll show you more when we are on our way back. And they have nice houses here, as you can see. And we should be getting there in a few. And the reason as to why I take my kids to whatever I'm doing, like I can go
Turn
with
left
them
onto
to
West 116th Street.
cleaning,
Then
and
the
they help
destination
me.
is on your right.
I can go with them like to this hustle, is because I would want them to learn something. And another reason as to why I share everything that I find out. Okay, on 9548. Where is the 19548? These are new constructions, by the way. They are very new. I think it's here. Let me 19504. So 48, 19548 is up here. This is a new construction area, as you can see. I hope it was during the day. You could see very nice homes. Very nice. 19548, that is 19570. I think I have to do a U-turn. I just passed it. Where are you seeing me, my friend? The reason as to why I share everything that I find out that you can venture into and make money is because I cannot be able to sell to everybody in America over here. I cannot be able to sell to everybody in America, even if I keep the secrets. Those are stupid secrets. I would want to share with people because I cannot service the whole of America. If I get to know something, why not share it with someone who it might help entirely? Let's get in and get to talk with the owner. So we are done. We picked it up and now we are heading back home. Some few minutes to 6. Is it 6 yet? 1:16.
Yes.
Wait. How did we go? These are new houses. They are very good, very nice. Now we're gonna go back home and tomorrow I will check them, wipe them down. How do we turn? This way? Check them and wipe them and put them in the market. I will show you once I get home what I'm having because the camera was not able to capture what I wanted it to capture. I did not set it in a way it can film when I was picking up. So I'm gonna show you at the end of this video. And I'll probably be able to tell you how much I bought and how much I am thinking or hoping to flip it so that you can be motivated. I'm not showing you this because I'm the most wise person. I'm doing this just because I wanna enlighten someone. Let me show you something. Do you see that? Right or left? Did you see that? Those are decorations. Guys here get crazy about decoration because they contest. They contest about the winner. So now we're gonna be driving back home. See you there. So for today, this is the first one, and as you can see, it's not bad. Everything is in order. The only thing is that it has that part which doesn't actually deter with its functioning. Another thing is the bag is super okay, and the second one we just picked, the one we just brought in, is this one. You see that one, and all this is done at my garage. And I would want to respond to someone I saw on my previous video talking about hizo vitu zinakuanga na mende. My friend, utatajirika lini if you pay attention to small things like mende? Imagine not getting, this has a defect there, not a big one, just something. and actually it is glued. It is all the way in, but when I'm describing, I'm gonna show this part. That is what I was telling you about. It's a very little crack, but that doesn't mean you lie. So it's a nice one, almost new, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers. This one has 6, and for example, for this one, I bought it at, it was listed for 100. I negotiated and I bought it for $70. And this one, it's a very good dresser. I bought it at $35, and I'm gonna flip them at this one over here will go for let's say I'll put it at 65, and this one I might put it at 120. Negotiable, slightly negotiable. But the thing is, I might, because this dresser is super good, I might as well list it for 100 or 95. What I do, I try to be very reasonable, and for them to sell fast, I have to make sure that I have listed them at the most affordable price. This is a nice dresser, very nice actually. So even if I listed for 100, it will be reasonable, and I bought it for 35. And let me go back to the person who was talking about, oh, this stuff got some what do we call mende? I'm forgetting that name, the English name for mende. Zinaitwa nini? What is their name? Bed bugs. So imagine you will not get to your destiny because of paying attention to bed bugs that are not even there. So many people pay attention to things that do not even exist, and they wanna fight battles before they even get to them. So my question is, you want to think about bed bugs that are not even existing. That is why you say, oh, I cannot go for those second-hand goods. My friend, this is something you can do inside your garage. You don't even have to go rent somewhere. If you're thinking about mendes that don't even exist, by the way, some of these homes, and I'm not talking this disregarding the little homes. I have a little home, by the way, a little house. They are very, very big homes, and they take good care of their houses, and they will never sell to you. Some people are very, very honest. They will never sell to you if it has some bed bugs. And on this other side, I have this bed, and this bed is waiting pick up. Tomorrow, someone is coming to pick up. So this is a full-size bed, and it has a topper. This one makes it to be very friendly to your body when you're sleeping. And this is the mattress. You can show them. It is purely new. No stain, no nothing. And then I have the bed by the side. I'll be able to show you in a little bit. I have to cover this because I don't want it to stain. It has to stay covered so that it doesn't have any stain. So here is the bed. This is the type of the bed that goes into this. You can go back a little bit so that they can see this side. So this bed is it's a full bed, but it also comes, it is a full adder. It is a full, what do we say it? It has a full and a twin. So it is full on, twin. So if you have kids, like 3 kids, they can share this bed. 2 can sleep here, and the little one can sleep on the lower one. I wish I had a picture for that. So
it's called a trundle bed.
Yeah, it's a trundle bed. So Jojo came through with vocabulary. I didn't have it. So that is all I had to say for today. Like, there are so many things you can do out there. Unaona hata hii mguu used to be for the car that I wrecked. This mguu. This is a Ford Fusion. Full tire and rim. I'll list that too. Hakuna kitu ya kutupa hii America. You can use anything to make extra cash if you want. You can make anything possible. And if you don't want to make anything possible, then you can make excuses to prevent it from happening. Guys, that was it for today. And thank you so much for staying with me throughout the video. Subscribe, share, and like.